People on TikTok hate this song. And if it's your first time hearing it, you're probably curious why? Because there's no hidden evil about this song. That 4-second clip that I played is pretty indicative of what the rest of the song sounds like. But commenters are calling it genuinely awful, even if it's a genre of music you don't typically enjoy. Seems aggressive, right? So what's the deal? Well, I think I can boil it down to 2 reasons. What this genre of music has come to mean, and the nature of TikTok. Now, I'm gonna say right off the bat that this song is not really my style. It's not something that I would ever seek out. But at the very least, I can recognize that the musicians are talented and they're good at what they're doing. But apparently, that's the problem. See, large companies like Apple and Target love music like this for advertisements because it's warm and positive, it has broad appeal across generations, or it should. It sounds creative and memorable, but over time, what was once sort of innovative as a commercial song has now become the poster child for corporate ads. Kind of like the art style, corporate Memphis, which I'm sure you've seen everywhere. When I first started seeing it, I was like, oh, that's kind of quirky and unique. And now it's just like the most worthless slop that you can throw on your Wix page. So despite the fact that their music is interesting, maybe difficult to play, difficult to sing, catchy, creative, if it makes you think of buying jeans or an iPhone, you kind of can't escape that. There are also people who hate this song for totally legitimate reasons, like they feel as though it's just a bastardization of like really good soul tracks, which is like totally legit. But I have trouble believing like 99% of commenters actually feel that way. Which brings me to bullet number 2, the nature of TikTok. You guys mind if I put my feet up? Feels stupid. I'm not doing that. So I have been on both the giving and receiving end of echo chamber TikTok hate. I called System of a Down one of my favorite bands on the planet heavy metal instead of alternative metal or new metal, depending on the camp that was yelling at me. And people lost their minds to the point of not even typing their own criticisms of me in the comments. They would literally copy word for word a different criticism and just comment it again. Like, I saw the first one. I don't even know what the point of that is. But I've also been the disseminator of seemingly echoed hate. I made like 2 videos about how crappy I thought JoJo Siwa's music is, which for the record it is. But everyone else was also saying it. Like, did I also have to say it? Kind of felt like it at the time, yes, but looking back, maybe not. The point is, TikTok breeds ubiquitous and unoriginal opinions. The words, "y'all switch up so fast," are burned into my noodle because depending on what time you make it to a comment section, it might have already 180'd and started self-criticizing. Like, I recognize that the internet is not a homogeneous being, but instead the opinions of billions of people. But if a singular comment section can change sentiments within like 48 hours, doesn't sound like the people commenting had that strong of opinions about it. So when the hate is interesting and entertaining, kind of like the Lawrence hate has been, you'll just see people repeating the same sentiments over and over and over again, whether or not they really truly feel that way. Because you can just scroll back a little on their page and see that they were loved, like very recently. TikTok also loves to hate whoever they deem a Nepo baby, and in this case, Clyde and Gracie from Lawrence are the son of Mark Lawrence, who directed Miss Congeniality. So yes, Nepo babies. Thank you for bringing up Miss Congeniality, though, because obviously, if your father is a famous director, you have many legs up in kind of whatever industry you want. But sort of a fun fact is that Clyde from Lawrence, who was literally 6 at the time, wrote a song that made it into the movie. So, Nepo babies, yes, 100%. But talented Nepo babies, which is only like slightly better, but like an untalented Nepo baby is the most useless. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I know this probably sounds like a big defense for an artist and song that I don't actually enjoy, maybe even actively dislike if I'm being honest with myself. But like, I think people have forgotten what bad music sounds like because there's a lot of bad music that deserves your hate. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that I don't know what that word means, but also that there's a theory that all of the hate videos are actually advertisements for the song itself, which would be sort of a fascinating twist. Although I can say in my personal experience, having done paid promotion for songs, they don't usually let you say mean things. In fact, I've tried because it's funny, and usually they send me back a script revision like, hey, don't say that. I also now feel the need to clarify that this video is not an ad for the band or for the song. I just made this because I thought about it, and I wanted to talk about it. But if the members of Lawrence would like to Venmo me, I will gladly accept any payment. I'm being serious. I'm being dead serious.